ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final UCPW pay-per-view event before Best in the World, and that is Bash at the Beach. We got a packed crowd here for you here in Los Angeles, California for tonight. I'm Christian Tracy alongside with my colleague Neil Knight, and Neil, we have got some tremendous action for these folks here tonight.
Here we go.
Yes, we do. It is going to be the finals of the Best in the World Series. We'll beat tonight, and we'll see who wins this prestigious tournament going around here in UCPW, and it all comes ahead tonight.
Alright, Josh, so let's not waste any time and start off with the annual UCPW Hardcore Championship matchup, in which Mr. Perfect, he was been successful over the past few episodes here in UCPW ever since he won that Hardcore Championship. But the question is, can he be able to defend it here tonight for another time? That we'll have to find out. What's up, Ambrose? Good to see you. And with that scream, that only means one man. And that man is the former UCPW Hardcore Champion. And his name is Lars Sullivan. As you folks remember, over the past couple episodes ago, Lars Sullivan UCPW Hardcore Championship, and then he lost it to Mr. Perfect, which was a bit of a shock to us here in UCPW. But at the same time, Lars Sullivan is going to be looking to actually capture the UCPW Hardcore Championship yet again. Now, do you think, since Lars Sullivan has done the impossible and actually won the Hardcore Championship a few episodes ago, do you think that he might still have it in him and be able to get back the Hardcore Championship?
Well, the Hardcore Championship is in a little bit of a tough spot right now because Mr. Perfect has been able to defend the Hardcore Championship not once, but twice. But there's not many people can say that they have done in UCPW. So this is definitely going to be a huge moment right here. If Lars Sullivan can actually defeat Mr. Perfect to regain back the Hardcore Championship and become a two-time UCPW Hardcore Champion.
That could be a possibility for Lars Sullivan, but as you see in those eyes, that he is willing to actually get back the UCPW Hardcore Championship. He will stop at nothing to get that championship back. Hope we're not expecting a tsunami at the beach for sure, brother, you know, and some tidal waves or something. Oh, Ross, you're so hilarious. But with that music right there, during the shake-up off camera, GCW and UCPW had a bit of a shake-up, and with this man right here, Rusev, is here in UCPW, and now that he is officially signed to UCPW, he is going to be trying to go after the UCPW Hardcore Championship. Now, Neil, you had Rusev in the past. What was it like to actually having Rusev in GCW? And maybe he'll pull off the impossible yet again.
Rusev is definitely one of the best superstars here in that GCW had to offer, as he's a former GCW Internet Champion. A championship which he held with high prestige and high honor. And Rusev's definitely one of the best, and definitely is looking to crush his opponent into the mat and pick up the UCPW Hardcore Champion. That
could be, but Rusev looking to actually capture the UCPW Hardcore Championship. And wait a minute, there's been piano music in the mat. Oh my God, what's he doing here? What is this man right here doing here in UCPW? Roderick Strong making a surprise appearance, heading out of the GCW doors for the night and actually heading into Bash the Beach. What could this mean if Roger Strong could actually be able to get the Hardcore Championship and bring it to GCW?
If Roger Strong can bring that championship over to GCW, no doubt about it, it will definitely be a sign that GCW will now have a hardcore division, possibly on its hands. Roger Strong, a former GCW Next Gen champion, defeated the Great Neville to pick up that title. So definitely Roger Strong knows what it's like to get it done in the ring. He definitely knows what it's like to be in an Extreme Rules match as well.
And now, with Mr. Perfect, the current UCPW Hardcore Champion, Mr. Perfect, now looking out into the ring and seeing those three other men. Now, with Perfect retaining the past couple of episodes in UCPW, do you think that he might pull the impossible and retain yet again?
That is definitely possible. This is perfect. Definitely retaining that hardcore championship, something that not many people consider they've done as hardcore champions. This is definitely going to be a huge moment for Mr. Perfect if he can actually come into a pay-per-view and defend that hardcore championship.
That could be, but at the same time, almost there's a 24/7 rule that the hardcore championship is under, and that is what's gonna happen here tonight, folks. As you see right there, that's the title that all four of these men are actually gonna be taking right here. Lars Sullivan already focused. Rusev is ready. Roderick Strong knows what he's up against. He's telling Rusev to bring it on, and now Mr. Perfect, he doesn't even care. He wants to be ready. And this matchup is underway. Rusev back-breaking Mr. Perfect and Lars Sullivan tossing out Roderick Strong. Rusev already in control. Well, him and Lars Sullivan are obviously in control right here already. Reversing and slamming Lars Sullivan in a hip toss into the steel steps. And Rusev already in the ring, already swinging those chops and punches and kicks onto Mr. Perfect as Lars Sullivan is reversed and doing some damage to Roderick Strong. And Perfect with a huge snap suplex and just throwing Roderick Strong to the middle of the outside, and another suplex by Perfect to Rusev. And out Roderick, oh, and a huge backbreaker that was to Roderick Strong. But now Rusev's got Perfect, and no, Perfect reverses with a DDT. And now Roderick, what's he doing? Oh, and a backbreaker right there. As Perfect, what's he doing? Oh, he's got a kendo stick. Hanging back in the ring. Oh, and just swinging both Roderick Strong and Rusev with that kendo stick. And now just tossing it out, apparently. At least one swing from to each man would be the difference maker, but apparently it's not. It's sorry that Rusev got back in. Now the former GCW stars are fighting it out as Rusev is attacking Roderick Strong. Now you think some tension might be heading into this matchup, as you know that Roderick Strong and Rusev have known each other back in the GCW doors.
They have known each other, but they never really crossed paths as much in GCW. Now they're crossing paths in GCW.
And he's been gambling quite a bit here tonight.
That could definitely lead to some future tension between the two of them as we head into possibly season 4 for GCW and UCPW.
He has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
And Roderick's slamming Rusev on the outside as Lars Sullivan, as Mr. Perfect. It looks like he's getting a sledgehammer right now. Oh, and Lars Sullivan stops Perfect before he uses the sledgehammer. And now Sullivan's got Perfect. And just, oh, and just huge snake eyes. And an elbow by Roderick Strong. Lars Sullivan going for the pin. 1 count. And Mr. Perfect kicks out and the kick into the back. Rusev could be going for a power slam, but no, Roderick reverses with a huge suplex. Now Rusev rolling out Roderick Strong, staring at Lars Sullivan and Mr. Perfect right here. And now Perfect getting back in this. And now Roderick's got Perfect. Oh, and a huge slam on the Snake Eyes yet again. Perfect. Now Lars Sullivan is focusing on Roderick Strong right here and just tossing Roderick. Now picking up Strong right here. And now Lars Sullivan. He's got... Oh, and it looks like a double team right here. So Lars Sullivan and Rusev by... It was a double team right there. To Roderick Strong by Rusev and Lars Sullivan. But now Sullivan's got Strong into a powerbomb. And now Rusev's got a chair. And slamming on to Roderick Strong. And now just tossing it out right here. And now Rusev is focusing on Lars Sullivan. Throwing him on the outside. Roderick Strong could be gone for an end almost. But now Perfect. And now Roderick Strong, what's he doing? He's got Perfect in the corner. Perfect drops him down, reversing. Rusev and Lars Sullivan are fighting on the outside as Perfect looks like he could be gone for an end. And now Perfect got Roderick. And a perfect plus connecting. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no! Roderick Strong kicks out of the perfect plex. And now Rusev through. And now Rusev for the huge Alabama slam to the outside to Lars Sullivan. Oh, and a huge, and once again throwing Lars Sullivan into the steps by Rusev, and now just clopping her way at Lars Sullivan. Rusev right here showing a huge mark, and now heading back into the ring as Roderick Strong. What's he doing? And he's got a ladder right here. Rusev going for the pin. 1, 2, and no! Lars Sullivan kicks out as Roderick Strong is back in the ring. Now focusing on Lars Sullivan as Perfect on Roderick. What's he doing? Oh, and Lars Sullivan reverses. Roderick Strong just landed on the ladder as both Roderick Strong and Rusev are on the outside as Mr. Perfect heading to the outside and attacking both Roderick Strong and Rusev. Now working on the arm. And now Perfect's got Rusev, but no, Rusev reverses. Rusev, what's he doing? I don't think we're gonna win on that terms as looks like Roderick Strong went for a slam and Rusev's got Perfect in the acolyte right here. Roderick Strong throwing in Lars Sullivan. And now Roderick, what's he doing? He's got Lars Sullivan, what's he doing? Ooh, and a huge backbreaker that was. Now Roderick going to the pin on Mr. Perfect, but Rusev is making sure that Roderick doesn't get the victory. Now Strong reversing Rusev right here. He's got Rusev in the corner. What's Roderick doing? Oh, and a huge crossbody from the middle rope. Rusev is rolling out. It's Roderick Strong right now. He's got Perfect. And that double knee. That double knee into the gut of Mr. Perfect. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And Roderick Strong has done it! Roderick Strong has won the UCPW Hardcore Championship. As he did the impossible here. A GCW star winning a UCPW Championship. And yet, the action is already beginning. Now what does this mean? That Roderick Strong has now brought the UCPW Hardcore Championship to GCW.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
Only way to find out what Roderick Strong does next with the GCW Hardcore Championship will be to watch GCW Warfare this Tuesday night. This Tuesday night, you will see GCW's new Hardcore Champion in Roderick Strong.
I'm at shock right here that a GCW star has won the UCPW Hardcore Championship. We know Seth Rollins couldn't have done it at the last episode, but now tonight at Bastard Beach, Roderick Strong did the impossible that most probably the GCW stars couldn't do, and that is to bring the UCPW Hardcore Championship. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we head into some women's action as Naomi has held the title for a while right now, and now Natalya apparently stepped up in the back to face Naomi tonight for that women's championship. Huge shocker that everybody is at their feet at right here. And now the women's championship is gonna be on the line. As again, the shakeup has happened, and apparently Natalya was traded to UCPW from GCW to UCPW. Now Natalya, haven't seen her much here in the UCPW arena, or haven't seen any women's action lately. But at the same time, Natalya stepping up to face Naomi for the women's championship. Now the question remains: since Naomi has held the title for a long time, do you think that Natalya can actually break Naomi's record on becoming the women's champion here in UCPW?
Well, in UCPW, Naomi hasn't really faced someone in the likes of Natalya. He hasn't faced like Natalya, especially defending the women's championship against someone with the likes of Natalya. So right now, you kind of have to give Natalya a really good advantage because Naomi really doesn't know much about Natalya. But Natalya probably knows a lot about Naomi. Probably has been studying her a little bit.
That could be. At the same time, here comes the current UCPW Women's Champion, and her name is Naomi. And Naomi is now feeling the glow here at Bash at the Beach. So now that Naomi has held the Women's Championship for a while now, maybe she's thinking that maybe she could pull off again and retain the title, or maybe she'll think that it's time to give the title to somebody else. What would you think that Naomi would have to do if she had to retain that Women's Championship against Natalya?
Well, if Naomi wants to retain that GCW Women's Championship, she definitely has some competition up her shoulders, and some people might say she might be at a disadvantage possibly coming into this matchup with Natalya. But if anyone can overcome the odds, it could be this woman right here, Naomi.
That's true, as Naomi has had a bit of tensions with Nia Jax in the past, but now her eyes are focusing on Natalya here tonight as the Women's Championship is going to be defended here tonight. I see the crowd, they're a bit cheering for Natalya. Maybe she'll be the fan favorite.
Introducing the champion from Orlando, Florida. She is the WWE Women's Champion, Naomi.
But with most of the crowd, there's a bit of a tie right here on who the crowd is going to be. It's going to pick the fan favorite heading into this matchup. But the true question is, who will walk out as the UCPW Women's Champion? As you see right here, Natalya is focused on Naomi right here and getting that Women's Championship. This could possibly be the last time that Naomi would hold the Women's Championship here tonight. And probably instead of a rematch at Best of World. And this matchup is underway as Natalya already starting off with a huge suplex, looks like right here. And a huge suplex connected by Natalya. And Naomi striking back.
Legs taken out by the Russian leg sweep. Natalya with an opportunity.
Naomi picking up Natalya, and a huge hurricanrana to Natalya by Naomi right here. Oh, and just striking at Natalya right here. And a huge chop into the back right here.
She certainly deserves all the accolades she's been receiving lately.
And now, Naomi. Oh, I think she was going to hit a move on Natalya, but Natalya reverses a move of her own. And Natalya, she could be going for a huge one right here. Oh, and a huge German suplex dive. So it's a huge tremendous suplex by Natalya right here, as she's got Naomi right here going for a power slam by Natalya in the middle of the ring right there. So far, Natalya has been on a roll as of late here in UCPW for the championship. Going for the pin, and no, not even a 1 count. Naomi kicks out.
Just toying with the competition a little.
And Natalya with another suplex. You hear the crowd, a bit of some moves right there. And a Michinoku driver connects. And now Natalya hitting the strikes up the elbow to Naomi's head right there. But now Natalya into the middle rope. And they're going for an elbow, but Naomi misses. And now Natalya looks like she's going to connect with a power bomb right here, but no, a huge running power bomb into the corner, probably doing some damage to Naomi's back right there. As Natalya is once again going for the pin, 1 and only a 1 count. Naomi kicks out. And now Natalya going for a move on Naomi, but Naomi reverses, stunning Natalya at the outside, but now, ooh, Naomi reversing, and Natalya is thrown into the outside now. Naomi is trying to hype up the fans right here. Ref is already at the start of the count right here. And now both women, and a huge bulldog to the outside by Naomi. And another Hurricanrana connecting. A kick into the back. Naomi is starting to get back in it. Question is, how long is it going to be till she can retain that title? Rest that count 5. Natalya back into the ring. She's got Naomi into the corner right here.
And there's the counter.
Should go on the BBC website. There's an article on Titanium Golf. It's menu. Oh, cool, Ross. And Naomi right here. And again, go for the splitting moonsault. The moonsault connecting. Naomi going for the pin. 1, 2, and Natalya kicks out. Naomi could be calling for an end right here. Could be heading for a move right here, but no. What's she doing? Going for a roll over here. Oh no, she's got Natalya in the submission right here. Is Natalya going to tap out? This would be of a huge shocker. No! Natalya, she's getting out of submission. She's taking a bit of pride in her family's heritage here in UCPW. Now, as you know, Natalya's relatives are both Bret Hart and Neidhart, who has been back and forth in UCPW. Now, do you think that Natalya, if she could win the Women's Championship here tonight, as Natalya went for to a natty to nature right there, do you think that Natalya could live up to her family's honor if she wins the Women's Championship here tonight?
That could definitely be a possibility for Natalya, because she definitely does have that huge Hart legacy added to her name. So it's definitely possible that we could have a whole team, we could have a bunch of parts of our team.
And it's dropping. Naomi reversing right there.
That misses the mark.
Now Natalya dragging Naomi. And a huge drop kick into the back on a sitting drop kick by Natalya to Naomi. And Natalya, she's got Naomi and a suplex. Natalya right now taunting. And now the crowd is loving it right here. The crowd is loving Natalya right here. Naomi reversing. And now just dropping Natalya down. Now she's got Natty in a hold right here. But doing some damage on the arms and back right here.
I really thought the champ would have put this match away by now.
And now Natalya getting out of it right here. And now Natty. Oh, and Naomi reversing. Naomi throwing Natalya into the corner yet again.
Oh no.
Put her at the top of the turnbuckle right here. What could Naomi be thinking right here? Natalia could be in big trouble right here as Naomi going up for a huge suplex off the top turnbuckle, going for the pin on Natalia right here. 1, 2, and no, not even a 2 count. Natalia kicks out. The drop kick. Naomi reverses as Natalia. What could she be thinking right here? A power bomb. A sit out power bomb to Naomi by Natalia, and now Natalia going for the pin on Naomi right here. This could be it. 1, and no, not even a 2 count. Naomi kicks out.
Byron, can she even get back to her feet? More importantly, does she even know
And
where
kicking
she is right
Naomi
now?
to the ground right here. And now
Sure
telling Naomi to get up right here. Natalia could be calling for that. That's Natty. What's she doing? Oh, wait a minute. Natalia playing some mind games on Naomi. She's connected Naomi in her own submission right here. Is Naomi going to tap out? Naomi in big trouble. No, it looks like Natalia is giving up right here. She got Naomi out of the submission. Now taunting at the UCPW crowd yet again. And now going for the pin on Naomi. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Naomi kicks out yet again.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
Oh, and Natalia could be calling for an end right here. The sharpshooter is connected. And now ref checking. No, Naomi somehow getting out of the sharpshooter right here. And now Naomi. Ooh, and what a huge move by here. Scissors kick from the head, going for the pin. 1, 2, and Natalia kicks out. Huh, cool. Thanks, Ross. And now Naomi slowly picking up Natalia, now just chomping away. And now Naomi could be calling for another end right here. Going submission yet again. Submission is locked in to Natalia yet again. Can Natalia get out of it? And yes, she is. Natalia having the energy to get out. Now she's got Naomi. Now Naomi reversing. And now Naomi dragging Natalia, going for the pin right here. 1, 2, and now you're at 2 count. Natalia kicks out yet again. A huge kick into the back. Now Naomi at the middle rope right here, telling Natalia to get up. And a Hurricanrana connecting. Naomi going for a slam right here. No, Natalia reverses into a back suplex. Now going to the pin. Natalia, 1, 2, and no, Naomi kicks out. And now, ooh, and what a huge kick that was by Natalia. And now just going for a double axe handle into the back of Naomi right here. And now Natalia. Naomi reversing. And a huge scissors kick right there by Naomi to Natalia. Now she's throwing Natalia back into the corner. And now Naomi could be going for another one right here with a huge split leg moonsault right here. Go for the pin. 1, 2, and it looks like Naomi is going to retain the title for another day. Huge, tremendous action by both women right here. Tremendous work by both women right here. But at the end of the day, Naomi hit that split leg moonsault, and she is able to retain the women's championship here tonight. Now the question remains, who can stop Naomi on her reign? We'll have to find out in the future.
We are in for an amazing evening. Don't move.
And now up next, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be a dream match that UCPW has never thought would happen, and that is Stone Cold Steve Austin going one-on-one with Kurt Angle. Tremendous action that we have had so far here in UCPW, but now Kurt Angle is here in UCPW, and he is going to be looking to get his first ever win here in UCPW. But at the same time, if you were Kurt Angle, what could be going through your mind? Coming that from that you just had your first win from another promotion, and now after the shake-up, you are now in the enemy's territory. What could Kurt Angle be thinking as he is going to go up against Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Whoa, Kurt Angle knows what a big opportunity this is, whether what brand he's on, to go one-on-one against a guy like Stone Cold Steve Austin. As you said, Kurt Angle went 1-0 in GCW, picking up a victory over the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. So definitely Kurt knows what it's like to get done in the ring with some of the best competitors out there. And I think Kurt is definitely going to use that mindset to try to pick himself up with victory tonight.
And with that shattering glass right there, that can only mean one man, and his name is Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Rattlesnake is here at Bachelor Beach, and with Steve Austin back and forth here ever since he returned to UCPW. Now the question is, man like Kurt Angle, what could be going through his head? What could be going through his mind, knowing that whether he wins or loses, that could make a huge difference to him here in UCPW.
It's hard to beat a person who never gives up. And I can tell you that
Austin knows, as Austin's been making it his goal to capture the UCPW World Heavyweight Championship. And he knows a win tonight makes him one step closer to that championship.
That could be, whether it be the Grand Championship, whether it be the Hardcore or World Title. Both these men can actually get victory. As you see right there, both men not hesitation to warm up. These two men just staring into the eyes of each other. This matchup is underway. Now Kurt Angle with a huge suplex. Already going for the pin right here. One. And the one count. Austin kicks out. And now Angle. He's got Austin. Oh, and just an uppercut by Kurt Angle. He's got Austin yet again. No, Austin reversing. And now Stone Cold with a huge number of presses right here, huge number of punches right there into the skull of Kurt Angle. But now Austin go for a snap suplex. Austin right here could be almost heading for an end right here, or at least could be. Oh, an elbow and a huge knee into the gut of Kurt Angle. Now Kurt Angle reversing right here, getting out before Austin has hit those 3 elbows into the head. And now Angle, he's got Austin, and what a huge suplex, what a huge toss suplex that was by Kurt Angle right here. And now Angle working on the knee. That could be good strategy if Kurt Angle wants to hit the ankle lock on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now Angle just staring at Steve Austin right here. Oh, and a huge spear off the ropes. Landing, making Austin land on the floor right there. And now Angle and Austin are battling on the outside in front of the announce table right here. Ref's already starting at the count. And now Austin working out of the arm right here. And now Austin manhandling Kurt Angle on the outside right now. And an elbow into the skull. And now Kurt Angle. And now Kurt Angle getting back in. Ref's at a count of 7 right here. And now both men making it back into the ring before the count of 10. And now Kurt Angle
just making his presence felt there.
Oh, and just slapping into the face of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now Angle with a huge senton by Kurt Angle, going for the pin right now. 1 and a 1 count. Stone Cold is able to kick out right here.
He's one step ahead on that one.
And now Austin reversing. And a Luthez press already. Luthez press by Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it looks like he's going to be calling for an end right here. And now Austin. And a stunner. Stunner to Kurt Angle. Going for the pin. Stone Cold 1, 2. And no, Kurt Angle is able to kick out after the stunner. Picking up Kurt Angle. Now Angle reversing right here. And a huge clothesline by Kurt Angle right here. And now Angle going for those triple suplexes. There's the second one right there. And it looks like the third one is gonna connect. And it connects right there.
He might just win this thing right here.
Kurt Angle trying to get back in it. And now Angle going tremendous T-bone suplex right there. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And Stone Cold is able to kick out. Now work on the head of Austin right here. And now Austin reversing.
Made him pay there.
And now Stone Cold right here. Just manhandling and stomping away at Kurt Angle right here. At the corner. And now more vicious strikes into the head of Kurt Angle right here. And now Austin, he's got Kurt Angle, but now Angle reversing and dropping him on the outside. Now it looks like Kurt Angle could be going for an end right here, but what's he going to be thinking right here? And now Kurt Angle with that vintage angle slam, going for the pin on Kurt Angle. 1, 2, and no, Stone Cold Steve Austin is able to kick out. And you see in the eyes, now that both men is a bit hit a finisher on each other, the question is that both men is not giving up. What could be going through the minds of both these men as they're almost inches away on ending the matchup?
You know, it's that feeling of, you know, what do I gotta do to put my opponent away? As, you know, it's clear that your opponent's not gonna, you know, stay down. Because both men know how important this matchup is for their futures here in UCPW.
That is true. As you saw right there, Austin hit that elbow. Now a second stunner to Kurt Angle by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Is this going to be it right here? Going for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. Stone Cold is going out. Is leaving Bashford Beach with the victory. As it took apparently 2 stunners to actually stop Kurt Angle. I see right here, Austin hit the elbow. And that wasn't enough. But now, at the end of the day, both men give all they got, but at the end, Stone Cold Steve Austin is victorious here tonight. Tremendous work by both men. That could be a possibility if ever one of these men are the world champion. That could be a possibility in the near future. Huge victory for Austin right here. Tremendous work by both men here in the matchup. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some tag team action as Batista and Randy Orton are actually looking to defend the UCPW Tag Team Championships against Heath Slater and Rhino. Nice Hawaiian shirts, Christian Bottom Nero, and sunglasses. Hey, Tyler, good to see you. And now, here comes the challengers for the UCPW Here comes the challengers for the UCPW Tag Team Championships, and these two are former UCPW Hardcore Champions, both Heath Slater and Rhino. They've known what it was like to hold the Hardcore Championships. But Nero, if you were both these men, do you think that now, since that they both held the Hardcore Championships, do you think that they could be able to get the Tag Team Championships here tonight?
Well, we haven't gotten a chance to see what these two can really do as a team here in UCPW. So this is definitely going to be so this is really their chance to make a huge statement on the tag team division here tonight.
That could be. But at the same time, if Rhino and Heath Slater want to become the tag team champions, they have to go through these two men that are about to come out. And one of these men is the Animal Batista, one after the tag team champions. Now, we know that Batista and Randy Orton haven't been able to defend the tag team titles because both men were in the Best in the World Series. But now that the Best in the World Series is over for both men, the question is now, can Batista and Randy Orton retain those tag titles? That could be going through the mind of both men. But at the same time, do you think now that the Best in the World Series is over, that now Batista and Randy could focus on defending those tag titles?
That definitely is a goal. If they want to keep that goal around the waist, definitely have to focus. They're definitely going to come up with some strategy to keep those tag team titles. Neither man made it to the top two in the Best in the World Series. So they still have those tag titles on the fence. So it's going to be very important to see what happens.
Coming up next,
and here comes Randy Orton, one of the Apex Predators here in UCPW, and the other half of the UCPW Tag Team Champions. See you, Tyler. Now that Orton has been back and forth in the Best in World Series, now he could focus on teaming with his partner that he never expected, and that is Batista. Now the question is, those two have fought each other before in the Best in World Series. Now that do you think that after their matchup in the Best in World Series, do you think that both men would still have some tension between each other heading into this matchup?
That could be a possibility for either one of these two, but I don't think there would be much tension because remember when they did fought, Randy kind of, most people felt Randy underperformed, how Batista could pick up an advantage in the Best in the World Series. So there could be some tension in the fact that Batista didn't win. We'll probably have to see what's going on between the two of them in this matchup.
That could be. As Randy Orton right there showing that he and Batista are going to be one of the best tag teams here in UCPW, as they are now currently holding those tag titles. But the question is, are we going to see new tag team champions, in which there will be Heath Slater, Rhino, or is Batista and Randy going to be able to live another day with those tag titles?
Introducing the challengers. At a combined weight of 511 pounds, Rhino and Heath Slater. And introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 540 pounds, they are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Batista and the Viper, Randy Orton.
You see right there, those covering tag team titles are what are up at stake here tonight. As we see right here, the ref holding those tag titles. Rhino looks like he's ready. Both teams look like they were ready, and now it looks like Rhino is going to start things off, and Batista are going to start things off here right now. This matchup is underway right here, and now both men into a clutch right here as Rhino's got Batista's arm right here. Batista reversing and slamming Rhino down. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, now that before Slater and Rhino were a team, Slater went on to become a former hardcore champion, as Rhino too did become a two-time hardcore champion so far here in UCPW. Both men have shown their talents and skills at the hardcore titles, as you see right here. Rhino is making a tag to Heath Slater. And now the question is, can they capture the tag titles? As what could be going through both Heath Slater and Rhino's minds, as they're going to face two of the best here in UCPW, and that are Batista and Randy Orton.
They know how big of an opportunity this is to not only capture the UCPW tag teams, possible world championship contenders in their own right, in Randy Orton and Batista. So this is a big opportunity for Heath Slater and Rhino.
That could be, as now Heath Slater is doing some damage to Batista right here. And now Batista reversing. Oh no, huge clothesline. And now Batista making an attack to Randy Orton. As Randy right here telling Slater to get up right here. And now, ooh, a huge axe handle into the back. And now Randy Orton stopping Heath Slater before he can make the tag. And now Slater reversing. Ooh, and what a huge attack right there by Heath Slater. Now making an attack to Rhino. As Rhino is picking up Randy Orton, and now throwing him into the corner right here. And now Irish whipping Orton to the outside right here. Rhino working on Randy on the outside right here. Let's kick into the gut and chest of Randy Orton. Oh, and a huge vice press right there by both men. Just slammed Orton's head into those steel steps. And now Randy with a clothesline right here. Ref's at count of 5 right now. And with the count of 6 right now, a huge knee into the head and skull of Rhino. Randy is throwing Rhino back into the ring. Both men making the count. And now Randy throwing Rhino back to the outside. As now he's throwing Rhino into those steps. And now what's Randy doing? He's got Rhino. And no, it looks like Rhino is going to be able to get out of what Randy was going to do to him. It looked like he was going to slam him down onto the mat. And now Rhino putting down Randy Orton right here. And now a huge clobber right there. And a back kick right there. And Rhino throwing Randy Orton back in. Rhino back in. And now but Randy Orton reversing Rhino right here. Is Rhino also reversing with a huge clothesline. As now Heath Slater making the tag right here. And now Batista makes the tag. And now Batista with a clothesline, a big boo. And it looks like Owen Slater was able to stop him. But now Slater with a huge suplex right here. Orton is down. Slater could have the opportunity to be able to get the tag titles for him and Rhino right here. And Slater is taunting to the UCPW fans right here. And now Slater slowly picking up Batista. A huge knee into the gut. And now working on the arm of Batista right here. Randy Orton slowly back up right here. He's back up. Or a knee into the face. And now Slater with a sleeper slam by Heath Slater right there. And now Batista with a reversal. And now Slater. He's got Batista in the corner now. Irish whipping and now throwing Batista in. And now a bulldog by Heath Slater to Batista. As dragging Batista into the middle of the ring. Now working on the legs. As you hear the crowd a bit behind Batista right here. And now I think Heath Slater was going for the finisher, but now Batista reversing and a military drop. Well, a huge military press right there. As Batista right now stalking Heath Slater right here. And now going for an end right here with a Batista bomb. As Batista going for the pin right now. 1, 2, and it looks like Rhino was able to break up the pin. As looks like Rhino was going for an electric chair, but Orton is able to get out of it. As Batista was going for a suplex, but Slater reversing with a suplex of his own right here. Rhino making the tag. Orton making the tag as well. And a clothesline. No, Rhino reversing. No, Randy reversing right here. As you hear a bit of the crowd, it looks like they're right behind Batista and Randy Orton heading into this matchup. But now, Randy Orton could be almost calling for an end right here. So he's going for a back suplex. But now, Rhino looks like he's reversed right here. But now, Rhino making a tag to Heath Slater. Now, Orton slowly getting back up. Slater reversing right here. Slater's got Orton in a power slam. No! Randy Orton reversing. And a huge stomp into the head of Heath Slater.
And there's a reversal from
Now Heath Slater dropping him on his head. Now making an attack to Rhino.
This is not the time to be a hero. To keep this match from slipping away, he needs
And now
to get his partner in there
Rhino
and take a break.
going to the middle rope and a body, and it looks like he was going for a body splash right there, but Orton reverses. It's just stomping away on Rhino right here.
that shot was perfect. If you get hit with a
And now,
blow, he's getting nailed once, turns into
and an RKO! RKO to Rhino right here. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no! Rhino is able to kick out after the RKO
Still
and
trying to get
busting him
back to his
open.
feet here. He's clearly in a bad way right now.
And now Batista back into the ring right here. No, Rhino reversing. As Rhino, a huge belly to belly by Rhino right here. That could be a change right here. Now work on the head of Batista right here.
What are the odds we crown new tag team champions
Batista, what could Rhino be thinking right here?
He may be in the best
Go for suplex, no, Batista reverses and gets out of it. As Batista with a spine buster. Spine buster to Rhino by Batista. Now Batista's got Rhino with a huge running power slam. Going for the pin. And no, rope break right there. As Batista's working on the side of Rhino right here. And dropping. Oh, and Batista not making Rhino to make the tag right here as Batista taking a bit of a breather right here. And now Orton making the tag. Bit of a cooperation work from right here by both teams right here. But Orton, huge net breaker. And now a DDT to Rhino, but now Orton stomping away to Rhino right here. And now a huge slam by Randy Orton right here. As the crowd wants to see another RKO, but now a T-bone suplex. As no wait, I think Orton was gonna make the tag, but apparently Batista just dropped out. As now Heath Slater is back in. As Heath Slater is back in the ring, destroying, and a huge slam right there. Heath Slater could be going for an end right here. But no, Randy Orton reversing right here. I saw a bit of a tension right there. Because I think Randy was going to make the tap, but Batista said, no, I'm letting you do the work. You got us the tap out, so I'm letting you do the work. And now a DDT busting Heath Slater open right here. And now work on the arms of Heath Slater. Randy Orton work on almost every body. Every part of the body of Heath Slater right here. Slater reversing. As now Slater with a huge impact by that implanted DDT. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count. Heath Slater and Rhino almost had it. But now Randy Orton kicked out. At Slater, he's throwing Owen with that huge slam right there as he's going for the tag right here. Slater dropping Randy and a huge elbow by Rhino. And now Rhino, what's he doing? He could be calling for an end right here. With a gore by Rhino. And now just slamming Orton to the outside right on the mat right there as Rhino could have called for an end right there with that spear, but with a power bomb.
Knows this business is mental as much as physical.
And now Randy Orton reversing, picking up Rhino. And now Rhino reversing. Staring into the eyes of Randy, but now striking. But now Rhino picking up Randy Orton, throwing him back into the ring right now. And a huge elbow into the skull. And now Randy, bit of trouble right here. Rhino working on the head. And now Rhino once again picking up Randy Orton. And now Rhino, what's he doing? A huge strike. Oh.
Comes up big with a reversal.
I hate that. And Randy right now, he's got Rhino into the corner right here. Put him at the top right here.
No kidding. Who knows what'll happen next?
Now Orton, what's he doing? Going for an uppercut right there. What's Randy go for? Oh, wait a minute. Looks like a bit of an avalanche. RKO! Striking yet again. Randy Orton with that avalanche RKO. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And it looks like Batista and Randy Orton are going to retain those tag titles. Tremendous work by both teams. But at the end, it was Randy Orton and Batista, who, as you saw in the corner right there, after that avalanche RKO, as you saw right there, Batista attacked Heath Slater once as soon as he headed into the ring right here. But now, Randy Orton and Batista are able to retain those tag titles. Yeah, RKO for the win, Tyler. Randy Orton and Batista are making sure that they're the most dominant tag team here in UCPW. But now the question is, who is going to stop them and who's going to take those tag titles away from them? We'll find out here in UCPW in the near future. But out of the tag title match, it is now time for the Best in the World Series Finals. One of the top matches that we have been hyping up here. The Best in the World Series is gonna come to an end as the winner of this match will face the world champion, whether it be Bobby Roode or Edge at Best in the World. Will it be the current UCPW Light Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan or the Dead Man, The Undertaker? After coming off of a back and forth tag team match right there, the Best in the World Series is about to come to an end. As you see right here, the light heavyweight champion Daniel Bryan is making his way to the ring right now. And now, starting up the yes chants here. But now, Dan Bryan gonna prove that he can not only retain keep the light heavyweight championship around his waist, but he was going to show that if he wins the Best of the World Series Finals tonight right here, he can show that he can hold the light heavyweight championship. Now, Nero, with you and Dan Bryan, and actually being the underdog in this whole Best of the World Series, what could be this meaning as we are almost to an end right here in the Best in World Series, and it's going to come to an end here tonight?
This is the moment I think Daniel Bryan has been waiting for, to make it this far in the Best in World Series, knowing that he is one victory away from a guaranteed championship opportunity at Best in the World against whoever the UCPW World Champion will be.
And here comes one of the men that have struck fear here in UCPW back and forth over the course of the Best in the World Series. The Phenom, the Dead Man, the Undertaker, a bit of a back and forth win-loss during the Best in the World Series. Back at the same time, at the end, on the at the Battle Royals a couple episodes ago, Undertaker was down at the bottom, but then he all of a sudden won the match and has made it into the top 4, in which he has led into the matchup that he is going to be facing off against Dan Bryan here tonight. Now, Nero, knowing the Undertaker, knowing that you already had a win over the World Heavyweight Champion at One Night Only Victory Road, what could be going through the mind that this could be the last opportunity that the Undertaker might have if he wants to go after that World Championship?
Undertaker knows that if he will be facing Bobby Roode at Festival, Undertaker knows he's defeated Bobby Roode before. So and Undertaker has been kind of, you know, regenerated into the Best in the World Series. So Undertaker knows that this, you know, this is it, and he's got to give it all if he wants to face Bobby Roode.
I saw right there. As you saw right there, that is true. I saw right there Daniel Bryan slowly getting out of the ring as he is knowing that he doesn't want to mess with The Undertaker or don't want to play any mind games of his own right here. But now Undertaker showing no fear heading into this matchup. Like I said, Undertaker already having a win over the world champion, and that is Bobby Roode currently so far. But now the question remains, can The Undertaker get a win over Daniel Bryan? And if Bobby Roode retains, if Undertaker can actually win the semifinals and if Bobby Roode retains, can Undertaker do the impossible yet again like he did at Victory Road? Or will it be Daniel Bryan, an upcomer, the underdog here in the Best in the World Series, and becoming not only the light heavyweight champion or the world heavyweight champion?
All right, let's get this thing going.
And this matchup is underway right here. Undertaker's got Daniel Bryan into the corner right here. Rabbit's trying to break it up right here, as both men are allowing it to break up right here. Now Daniel Bryan working right here. Now Undertaker reversing right here. And now Taker right here. Scott Daniel Bryan. And a huge by suplex by The Undertaker right here. And with the performance of Undertaker has had late, as Daniel Bryan reverses the big boot right here and went for a dragon suplex to The Undertaker. Undertaker has been a back and forth situation throughout this whole Best of the World Series. At the last time where we would see the points tally up, it would be Undertaker was in last place, and all of a sudden making it into the top 4. As we saw Daniel Bryan, actually one of the top contenders already at the same time with Daniel Bryan with that light heavyweight championship. The question remains, if Daniel Bryan actually wins this matchup and he is going to face whoever the world champion is, what could that mean for the light heavyweight championship going into the future of UCPW?
Who knows, Daniel Bryan could possibly be a double champion here in UCPW. That could be a huge possibility for Daniel Bryan if he wants to go that route.
That could be. Or Daniel Bryan will have to relinquish the light heavyweight championship if he wants to go after the world championship, as he goes for an airplane spin right now to The Undertaker. And now Taker getting back up. Bryan striking into The Undertaker. Oh, and a clothesline after that straight punch. And now Bryan tossing The Undertaker. Taker is down. Now picking up Undertaker, and Taker reversing. And now Undertaker, he's got Daniel Bryan. Oh, and just dropping him on the mat right there, going for the pin already. Undertaker won, and a 1 count. Daniel Bryan is able to kick out. And now Undertaker with a huge Russian leg sweep. And it looked like Taker was going for something, but Daniel Bryan reverses. It seems a bit of an even crowd right here, as people have been cheering for Undertaker, but then you hear people cheering for Daniel Bryan, so it builds an even right here. Daniel Bryan was going for the yes kicks, but Undertaker reversed it. As Undertaker able to break out of the yes kicks before they were applied right here, hit a suplex, and now Undertaker going for a chokeslam. No, Daniel Bryan reversing. And now Daniel Bryan going for a scoop slam, but no, Taker reverses. Both men have been back and forth heading into this matchup, as Taker now working on Daniel, but no, Bryan reverses. As Daniel Bryan already hitting the yes lock to The Undertaker right here. But Taker slowly clawing, and he's made it to the ropes. That was a bit of a close one for Undertaker, as he was mere inches away from almost losing the matchup. Now Taker dropping Daniel Bryan and now taunting into the eyes that he wants to claim the World Championship. But now Undertaker throwing Daniel Bryan into the corner, and now body splash right there. Undertaker coming back into it as he's going for a huge snake eyes. And then a big boo. And then a huge leg drop. Vintage Undertaker. Undertaker now picking up Daniel Bryan right now. And now people are saying that Undertaker still got it, but now Undertaker going for the last ride connects. But now Undertaker with the Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate is locked in. Daniel Bryan able to get out of the Hell's Gate. But we haven't seen Undertaker use the Hell's Gate here in UCPW. He's been able to hit the tombstone on his opponents, but that's the first time we've seen Undertaker use the Hell's Gate here. But now, Daniel Bryan's got Undertaker dropping him on the top rope right here. What could be going through the minds of both men going into this matchup, knowing that this is the last shot if they want an opportunity at the world title?
They know that they gotta leave it all right here for this matchup if they want that World Championship. This is their opportunity now. It's their time.
Let's see right here, Daniel Bryan. He went for a bit of a drop kick. 2 count, Undertaker came out, and now another northern suplex right there. And now working on the arm of Undertaker. That could be a difference maker. Slowly picking up Undertaker right here. The people chanting yes by Undertaker, reversing with a huge knee. Bryan reversing, and now Undertaker reversing right now. Both men have been back and forth, but now Undertaker was going for a sidewalk, but Daniel Bryan reverses into a back suplex. Both men back and forth, and an elbow right there. Daniel Bryan could be almost for an error here. Another yes lock. Undertaker, it looks like refs called that that Undertaker's foot was right by the rope, so that means he had to break up the hold right here. But now Undertaker going for the pin on Daniel Bryan. 1 and a 1 count. Daniel Bryan kicks out. Now work on the side of Daniel Bryan. Showing no remorse here. Undertaker heading to the middle rope. Look, he's telling Daniel Bryan to get up right here. As an axe handle to Daniel Bryan connects. And now Undertaker looks like he'd be going for another last ride. And it connects right here. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no, Daniel Bryan is able to kick out. And now Undertaker taking down the straps. Looks like he's going to be calling for an end right here. Undertaker. Tombstone pile driver. Undertaker might have it right here. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no! How does Daniel Bryan have the energy to kick out of the Tombstone pile driver?
The Undertaker is moving the momentum to his corner.
But now Taker slowly, and a huge kick into the back of Daniel Bryan right there. Picking up Daniel Bryan, but now Daniel Bryan reverses. Now DDT to the Undertaker by Daniel Bryan, going for the pin. 1, 2, and no, Undertaker kicks out.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Now Bryan working on the head of Undertaker right here.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Daniel Bryan now heading to the top. To be almost for an end right here. It looks like we're going to see the flying go. The flying go connects.
I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
And now Daniel Bryan picking up Undertaker. Going for it, looks like another suplex, but no, Undertaker reverses. Daniel Bryan reverses as well with a back suplex yet again. And now Daniel Bryan could be calling for an end right here. The patented yes lock being applied yet again. Undertaker clawing reaching the ropes right there. Undertaker, as Dan Bryan with a huge kick. Dan Bryan, back suplex. Undertaker in big trouble right here. Going for the pin right here. 1, 2, and no. It looks like Daniel Bryan is going to Best in the World. And he's going to face the UCPW World Champion. Both men showing and giving it all they got here. And at the end of the day, Daniel Bryan is able to actually pin The Undertaker here at Bachelor Beach and able to get the victory and head to Best in the World to face the World Heavyweight Champion. But now the question remains, now that Daniel Bryan has picked his path, what could be the path heading into for The Undertaker?
That's the question we'll have to see. As Undertaker, definitely wants to be part of the Best of the World, but now we'll have to see what's available for him.
We've been waiting a long time
for this
right
one.
There.
The but now,
up for grabs right here.
Up next, it will be Big Boss Man defending the UCPW Grand Championship over Chris Jericho. It was sure to be a good bout between both men, as both men had a bit of a back and forth tension over the past couple of weeks. But at the same time, Boss Man is looking to get some revenge, as Jericho has been on a roll as of late and actually winning as Jericho has been shown that he could be a possible contender and a future UCPW Grand Championship. But the question is, with this being a huge Falls Count Anywhere match, question is, who can win? Can Boss Man retain the title, or will Jericho show that he has what it takes to become the new UCPW Grand Champion?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Undisputed Championship.
And now, here comes the Grand Championship. Is going to be defended on the line right here in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Here comes Y2J himself, Chris Jericho. As Jericho right now, he's been a back and forth ever since he has lost the UCPW World Championship a couple seasons ago. But now the question remains, can Jericho actually get the UCPW Grand Championship? We know that he's had a couple wins over Boss Man the couple of episodes, but now the question remains, can Jericho become the UCPW Grand Champion? Now, if you were Jericho, after having a few wins over Boss Man, what could that mean for Jericho? Could this mean that he could be a future world champion? Will we be seeing a future grand champion here tonight?
That could be a possibility. As some people say, Jericho has the advantage because of those victories he has over the Boss Man heading in this match. Jericho might be the advantage to some people when it comes to having that grand championship. Jericho might be that advantage.
And now here comes the current UCPW Grand Champion. That is the Big Boss Man. Boss Man has a bit of tension between Jericho over the past few episodes here in UCPW. But at the end, Jericho has been getting tremendous wins over Boss Man. But now the question remains, can Boss Man actually retain the Grand Championship? Now, if you were Boss Man, what could be going through the strategy in your head and able to retain the Grand Championship?
Well, boss man, he's probably gonna go back to that old brawler style mentality that he has, and probably use that for his advantage if he wants to retain that championship. Because he's not finding something to work, because he's not been able to defeat Jericho in one-on-one competition lately. So Jericho's been proving that he's been a real threat to Boss Man's Grand Championship reign.
That could be. I see right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. The UCPW Grand Championship. But now the question is, who will be walking out as Grand Champion here tonight?
From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho. Introducing the champion from Cobb County, Georgia, weighing in at 302 pounds, he is the undisputed champion, the Big Boss Man.
You see right there, that coveted title is gonna be defended here tonight. But now, the question remains, can Jericho actually get his third win over Boss Man and get that Grand Championship? Or will Boss Man show that those losses meant nothing to him and retain the Grand Championship? That we'll find out up next as this matchup is underway.
Here we go, folks. It's go time. And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually,
now Boss Man, bit of on a roll right here as now, oh wait, never mind, now Jericho reversing right here.
Then right here in this arena.
Now Jericho picking up Boss Man right here, but now Boss Man reversing. A huge backbreaker right there. And now Boss Man, oh wait, Jericho reversing, Irish whipping Boss Man to the corner right here. Now Boss Man throwing Jericho on the outside. Now Jericho right now working on Boss Man right here. Now Jericho slowly picking up Boss Man right here. Oh, and just slapping the disrespect that Jericho has shown to Boss Man. Now Boss Man, what's he doing right here? Oh, he's taking a bit of a breather.
There's been a turbulent relationship.
And now Boss Man back into the ring. Irish whipping Jericho. Oh, and Jericho looks like he was able to stop Boss Man before he could do anything. But now Boss Man, a huge clothesline. A huge clothesline to Boss Man to Jericho right here. And now just clapping away. Now Boss Man once again taking a breather. That's what's he going for right here. And he's got a steel chair right there. Oh, and just whacking it onto the skull. And now Boss Man tormenting Jericho. But now Boss Man is throwing the chair on the outside as he's going for a huge atomic drop. As Boss Man taking another breather. What could he be going for right here? And another sledgehammer. And a sledgehammer right here. One strike. And now Boss Man is done with that weapon. Now Boss Man working on Jericho right now. Looks like do you think that Boss Man could be trying to go and avenge those losses that he's had over Jericho?
That's probably what Boss Man's going for, because when you lose to someone, not a couple times, it definitely does, destroy your current set of game plan. You definitely have to change things up if you do want to be victorious. That's probably what Boss Man's doing in this matchup.
That could be. But now Jericho trying to get back in it. Jericho. Oh wait, Boss Man dropping Jericho onto the mat right there. Oh, and a huge throat thrust into Jericho right now. Now Boss Man with a huge spine buster.
He's back in control here.
And now Boss Man's got a... Oh, I thought Boss Man was going for the submission, but no, just dropping Jericho. No, Jericho reverses. Now Boss Man with a huge strike of his own on the elbow. And now the Boss Man slam. Connecting.
Can he end it here?
Can Boss Man end it right here? Going for the pin. 1, 2. And no, it looks like Jericho's gonna kick out. Boss Man thinking that it was a 3. But no, apparently Jericho was able to kick out. And now Jericho reversing. Boss Man is down. And now Jericho going for he's trying to lock in the walls. And the walls of Jericho are locked in the middle of the ring. Somehow getting out of it. Now Jericho. And a code breaker. Code breaker by Jericho. This could be an it right here. This could be it right here. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And no, Boss Man is able to kick out. And now Jericho telling Boss Man to get up and come on. That he wants to challenge. And now a shoulder. And another shoulder. Boss Man throwing Jericho to the out. But no, Jericho is able to rebound. Going to the top right here. And a double axe handle.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
And now Jericho going to try to lock in the walls yet again. Boss Man locking in.
This is a grueling championship match.
And now Boss Man, he's able to tap out of the walls. Jericho we have a new champion right here, folks. Chris Jericho is now the UCPW Grand Champion. We thought that Boss Man had it after he hit that Boss Man slam. But no, Jericho almost had it right here with the code breaker, but no, that wasn't enough. So Jericho tonight is now crowned the new UCPW Grand Champion. A huge victory here for Chris Jericho, becoming the new UCPW Grand Champion. But now, with that being said, apparently breaking news right here of him from the back. After that win over Boss Man from the former Grand Champion, Big Boss Man, it will be, and that Brock Lesnar has got a victory over him. Now it will be, at best in the world, Chris Jericho defending that UCPW Grand Championship over against Brock Lesnar. Huge announcement that is right there. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. And it's for the World Heavyweight Championship. TLC action between Edge and the World Champion Bobby Roode. Both men had a bit of a tension back and forth here in UCPW as of late. But now, it's time to finish it all, as both Bobby Roode and Edge are actually going to be able to end it all. And we'll see on who will Daniel Bryan face for that World Heavyweight Championship here tonight.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
As you've heard that right, ladies and gentlemen, TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs. That means those aren't able in play here in this matchup. And now here comes the challenger, the Rated R superstar Edge, making his way to the ring. Now Edge, is having the ultimate opportunity here tonight. But the question remains, after this hellacious rivalry, going back and forth with each other, what could be going through the mind of Edge, knowing that this could be his shot at becoming UCPW World Champion?
Well, you said it. He is the ultimate opportunist, and when Edge is known for being the ultimate opportunist, he is known for shining in moments like this. when a championship's on the line, you know that Edge is bringing his A game to the table, and so better Bobby Roode.
And so right there, ladies and gentlemen, that UCPW World Title is being held up there behind Edge. But now the question is, with Bobby Roode, now that he's gave the title to the ref, since there's no ref right here in this matchup, there's no referees, no pinfalls, no submissions, the only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the UCPW World Championship. Now that Bobby Roode has became a two-time UCPW World Champion, the question is, now that he has relinquished the title for tonight to let us hang over 15 feet over above the ring, what could this mean for Bobby Roode? Could this mean that Bobby Roode might have an opportunity? Could this mean that Bobby Roode can retain? Because this matchup right here is a bit above Edge's alley right here. But at the same time, with Bobby Roode, he has been proving that he is one of the greatest UCPW World Champions, almost having the longest reign right here in UCPW, but he is a two-time UCPW World Champion. Now, what could be going through Bobby Roode's mind heading into this matchup, knowing that Edge might have the opportunity here, because this right here, TLC, that's a bit above Edge's alley right here.
Wow. Well, Bobby Roode, Bobby Roode he made this shot probably because Bobby Roode, I think, wants to go down as the greatest world champion in UCPW history. And no matter what, if he can defeat Edge in his kind of specialty matchup, that definitely makes him one step closer into becoming the greatest UCPW world champion in UCPW's history.
That could be, but at the same time, Bobby Roode, he might want to go down as UCPW's greatest world champion ever. See it, Tyler. I'll see you tomorrow. But Bobby Roode has had the longest reign of the world title here in UCPW, and he has made the world title glorious, in his words, ever since he won it, and then for a second time. But right there, you see it hanging above the ring. That world championship is being held as Edge and Bobby Roode are ready, as the bell is underway right here. Bobby Roode right now, he's got Edge and a huge suplex. A huge suplex to Bobby Roode right here now. And now it looks like Edge right here is trying to get back in it. Oh, hey, Lewis Colburn, good to see you. And now Edge with a huge suplex, now telling Bobby Roode to get up right here, as you know the anger and tension that both men have had over the past couple episodes here in UCPW. But now Edge dropping Bobby Roode. I see here, what's Edge going for right here? It could be possible of endless things right here. Now he's grabbing a chair. Bobby Roode taunting, and now Edge hitting him with that steel chair. And now working on the arm of Bobby Roode right here. Edge could almost be having the opportunity right here as Irish whipping. Oh, and a big boot to Bobby Roode. Edge going to the top right here. What could he be going for right here? And an elbow, no! Bobby reversed, and Edge's elbow just hit that steel chair. And now Bobby Roode using that chair as a weapon, but Edge reverses. And now with a back suplex, Edge taunting at the UCPW fans right here. But now Edge showing that he wants to become the UCPW World Champion. And now Edge with an implanting DDT right there. And now, what can Edge be going for right here? He's grabbing that table. What could he be using that table for right here? Oh wait, and now Bobby Roode Irish whipping Edge, but no, it looks like that did nothing. Went for an elbow, Edge reversing. And now another DDT by Edge to Bobby Roode. And now picking up that table that Edge brought in. Now sending it to the corner right here. And now Edge throwing Bobby Roode into the corner where the table is. Edge. And just throwing and head first. Bobby Roode might be knocked out. Head first into that table. Edge. He's got the ladder. Can Edge be able to grab? Can Edge be able to grab that champion? That can grab that UCPW World Championship and become the new World Champion? No, Bobby Roode is back up. Bobby Roode slowly climbing back up. No, a rake through the eyes. Now throwing Edge on the mat. Bobby Roode. He's got the belt. The question is, can he bring it down? Edge. Getting back up. And now Edge climbing back up the ladder. But now, both men are at the top of the ladder. Both men better be careful. Both men are striking back and forth. Bobby Roode. Vicious strikes. And now knock down Edge. Bobby Roode right now. Showing that he wants to go. That he doesn't want to give up. He doesn't want to give up the belt right here. And it looks like Bobby Roode. Edge getting back up right here. He's trying to get back up. Edge better get back up and climb the ladder before it's too late. And now Edge climbing the ladder. Bobby Roode, he's got the belt. But no, just striking at Bobby Roode right here. As Bobby Roode's almost at the belt. Now Bobby Roode's down. Is Edge going to do it? Is Edge going to capture the world title? He's got his hands on it.
He's not looking good here, Byron. No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up.
Is Edge going to become? He's got it. Edge has done it. Edge is the new UCPW World Heavyweight Champion. Edge ending the reign of the glorious era, and that is Bobby Roode's reign as UCPW World Champion. Edge has done it. Edge is now the new UCPW World Heavyweight Champion. And now it is confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, it will be at Best in the World. Edge defending the UCPW World Championship against Daniel Bryan. That will be a dream match that we will witness at Best in the World. Huge victory for Edge as he has ended the reign of Bobby Roode and becoming the new UCPW World Champion. What a night this has been for us here, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and comment down below. Shouts out to Ambrose, Ross, Tyler, Lewis, my colleague there tonight, and to everybody who came out to the stream and watches the video after, because you guys are true MVPs. If you guys want to see more UCPW action, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace out.